Okay, I just had another prophetic word from God to do with the theme of purity. There's been a theme going on in V2K because they can sense your sexuality, like and the fact they know about your partners and things, like, and how pure you are. Like I've been on my own, like for 14 years, 15 years. I haven't had a partner since, so it absolutely fascinates, the powers that be. And like, in particular, like people like Tom York, he claims, to have said in V2K that these esoteric women, they like kind of vampirish sexuality, like he's married to one. And like, as I say, they're fascinated with purity. And like, God just dropped me about Satan. Like in his Lucifer state, he was going that he wanted Adam and Eve's purity, like because, like to deflower them as soon as possible. Because, like it's like kind of an energy of food, like stuff like that. Um, they like to consume that kind of innocence. And it's kind of, like between a man and a woman that's kind of kept themselves to each other, and this is like God's love is incredibly powerful. It's very sweet, and, like it's not like the sexual endeavours that, we're all encouraged to do, which is, I believe, from the line of Cain. Like the fleshy sort of gathering together in that way. It never did me any good. If you are inclined that way, you're more in line with God. You know how important that you keep yourself sexually clean. And like it completely obliterates people, like it has myself. Engaging in the kind of fleshy sex, like even now I just cringe when I see the kind of physical sexual encounters. It's like God's teaching me about love at the moment. Um, you know, as I say, in between, like growing closer to like Tom York and stuff like that. It's yet to be confirmed, whether he's in V2K, but this is from what I understand. It's kind of like a little bit embarrassing for me to talk about, but when Tom York comes to the surface, he'll talk about this, what's been happening in V2K. So I'll leave that there. So Satan wanted to deflower Adam and Eve, as in the fruit. He wanted the fruit of their purity to consume. So that's it then. Bye.